Hi guys, I hope you're okay. So I thought I would sit down and chat with you because Harrison was napping. He has just woken up after about 5 minutes, so he sat over there on his iPad. But I thought I would sit down rather than sitting watching trashy TV. I would sit down and talk to you because basically I need your help. Now, I know the internet is a place that all mums go to for help, and I need your help, guys, on dummies, the big D word. Okay, so where we're at, about a month ago, we transitioned Harrison into his big boy bed. A transition that I was super apprehensive about. I was terrified that it was going to rock the boat, that it was going to be essentially the biggest disaster, because Harrison's always slept well and I didn't want to ruin that. It was a breeze. He went so well into his big boy bed and it couldn't have got any better. I felt like we was a step forward. It just worked really well, and I don't know how. With a little throwaway comment saying, Harrison, you don't need your bottle anymore because you're a big boy. It worked. Completely accidentally, I got Harrison off of his bottle too at the same time as getting him into his big boy bed. I didn't think it would last because Harrison has always been attached to his blanket, his dummy and his bottle, and I'd managed to get rid of one of them completely by accident. So a couple of weeks ago last week I decided to push my luck, and Harrison had been biting through the teats on his dummy. So I said, Harrison, if you bite through another one, there's no more. And he understood. He got it. He repeated it back to me. He understood. So the first night, absolutely fine. I was so happy the next morning. I was like, oh my god, he slept through without his dummy. This is a dream. Second night, the same. And I was like, oh my god, I've got this. I am a dream. I know how to transition this kid off of everything by accident. Nope. So I think like night 3, Harrison started waking up between 3 and 4 in the morning, which is completely unheard of for him. I don't know if it's because maybe beforehand he'd been waking up at that sort of hour and just getting his dummy and putting himself back to sleep. Then same thing, day 4, day 5, day 6. So a week had gone, and to be honest with you, I was getting pretty tired at waking up in the night. I've not been used to that. It's not what Harrison's done. It's not his sleep pattern. And actually I think he was getting a little bit fed up with it too. So during the day he went down for his nap and he just would not sleep. Pretty much like now actually, but he just was so totally against it. The tantrum was unreal. He kept saying, Doddy, 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 which the days beforehand he hadn't been asking for it. So it clicked to me that that's what he's missing, and I think it must have clicked to him that that's what he was missing. So I remember I rang Mike and I was like, look, this is the situation, don't know what to do, shall I give in? Because I was tired that day. I was just like, is this worth it? Is it really worth it? He's only 2, he's still young. I think I had my dummy until I was at least 3. Is there any need in it? We're going on holiday next week, and I just thought, I'm already dreading the post-holiday baby jet lag, and I just thought, is this the right time? So I gave in, and at first I was really annoyed at myself for giving in, because I hadn't given in obviously with the bottle or anything, and I just thought, I felt like we'd gone a step back. Sitting here now, Harrison is over there with his dummy. Now, he's only ever really had it for nap times and for bedtime, and as long as he knows that it's there, he's fine. So he could just be holding it. I know that on the vlog sometimes he's there in the back of the car with his dummy or something, but it kind of is just the timing that he's just had a nap or whatever. So it's always been really good that he only has it at bedtime. I don't like him having it all day. Coincidentally, he is sat there with the iPad with his dummy. I just don't know what to do. I know that dummies are a huge deal. They're a big talking point when it comes to parenting. They're very controversial. Some people love them, some people hate them. Harrison didn't have a dummy until he was a couple of weeks old, I think. I'd bought them because they just are something in my family. We have dummies. So I had them to hand, but I never gave him them. And when I did, it was like a game changer, and he loved it. So I don't know, it's a comfort item for him, which gives me comfort that he's comforted. I just don't know what to do. I want to know how you got your kids off of dummies, if they were on them to begin with. I want to know your thoughts on them. In terms of like his dental health and his speech, there's no issues. Like, Harrison goes to the dentist, he's not had any problems, they've not mentioned anything. He had his 2-year review like a while back now, and they were so impressed with his speech. And I'm really impressed with his speech. I don't think a dummy affects it whatsoever, because he has it at night time. He has it when he's asleep. He doesn't chomp on it throughout the whole day. I don't know. It's so hard, and I feel so disappointed in myself for giving in. So yeah, help me guys. I want to know your advice. The good stories, the bad stories. Give it to me, because I'm sure there'll be somebody watching this video that wants to know too. So yeah, I know that they're not the most loved thing. I can see it. Like, I think some people think that dummies are like, put your dummy in and shut up. That's not what we use it for here. It's just a comfort item, just like his blanket. He holds onto his blanket and rubs it on his cheek and rubs it under his eye. It's his comfort thing. And some kids have a toy that they suck on. Some people suck their thumb. Harrison has a dummy. I'm really pleased that he got rid of his bottle, because I do get that he shouldn't have been drinking like milk from a bottle at 2. But yeah, that disappeared very quickly and very easily. But the dummy we are having some slight issues with. So yeah, please help me guys. Make sure you leave comments and thumbs up if this has helped you, or thumbs up anyway, and share it amongst your mummy groups or whatever, because I'm stuck with this one. One hand, I want him to have it because he sleeps and I need to sleep. But on the other hand, I tried to ditch it for a reason. I don't know. Help!